Howdy hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? Hope you're having a dandy day. Oh, this is quite a dirty lens. Is that even any better? So, I have almost finished second year. I'm so close to finishing second year. I have 1 day left of second year. I've got an exam tomorrow. It's my last thing I have to do. 1 more exam. I'm so close. However, I haven't revised for that exam yet, which is a bit of an issue. This vlog is going to be a bit of a cram with me kind of deal, and also probably a procrastinate by doing other semi-productive things kind of vlog. Although I haven't revised for the exam at all, it isn't an exam that requires too much revision. It's a 48-hour exam, so I can do it at my own pace. It's a court reporting exam, so that means I have to note down sort of a reading in shorthand and then turn it into an article. So it's not too strenuous. However, there are lots of legalities when it comes to court reporting, lots of things you have to do so that you don't get sued. So it's mostly going to be revising over all of those kind of things, and also maybe practicing a bit of my shorthand. I can write at 100 words per minute, but it's been a hot second since I've done shorthand, so I'm probably not as fast as I used to be. So it's probably worth me going over that and trying to catch up a bit more. So come along with me on this exciting journey. Yeah, that's it really. Let's just get going. First things first, I'm going to start off by making a to-do list and sort of figuring out what it is exactly that I need to do. So let's get started with that. So as you can see, my other list is significantly longer than my revision list, but hey, that's okay. We're just gonna roll with it, to be honest. We're just gonna roll with it and see what happens. Well, in typical Alice style, I got distracted by the most unproductive thing I could possibly do, which was making an Instagram post. In my defense, today should be my first day of working for the Walt Disney Company in Orlando, Florida. I should have been on my flight yesterday, but unfortunately that didn't happen because of coronavirus. I've been feeling pretty down about that today because it's been my dream job since I was about 7 years old. So that's been fun. But now I've thoroughly felt sorry for myself. It's about time I crack on with some revision because, you know, I have an exam in like 24 hours. Okay, I procrastinated far too much. I've got a cup of tea with me now and it's time to get going. I'm gonna put a tree on my phone for an hour. If you haven't seen my other vlogs, then you might not know what a tree is, so just go watch them because it's all I ever do, to be quite honest. So I'm gonna start growing a tree, and then I'm gonna start by reading some feedback from past court reports I've done, and then I'm going to read over an email that one of my lecturers sent me. We have a court reporting checklist that I'm going to read over to make sure I don't miss any things out tomorrow. And then I'm going to do a bit of shorthand practice. I think we're only getting read at 60 words per minute, so I might just do a quick 60 words per minute to make sure nothing has gone drastically wrong and I suddenly can't write in shorthand anymore. And then I might skim through some of my old court reporting lectures where we've had Q&As. So that's the plan. Do come along for this journey and we'll see what happens. I always put things off and then they get done so quickly when I actually bother to do them. That took probably 10 minutes tops to do 3 of the tasks on my to-do list. So now all I've got to do is do some shorthand practice and look over old lectures. I'm pretty sure we've said it's going to be 60 before, but I'm going to do a 60, 70 and 80. Might try 90, see if I can still do 90 words per minute in shorthand. and see how I go. If you don't know what shorthand is, so this is shorthand, if you didn't already know. It's basically squiggles that mean words. So each letter has a symbol, and then when you're writing a word you knock out all of the vowels, any double letters, and you end up with something like this, which makes sense to me but might not make sense to you. So that's what I'm going to try and practice doing now. The reason that shorthand is important is basically because you cannot use recording devices, you can't use laptops, anything like that in a courtroom. Journalists still have to take notes by hand, and you have to make sure that you have accurate notes, because if you're not 100% accurate, your paper can be sued, and it's not the sort of sticky ground that you want to get into. So that's why it's important to have shorthand, and why it's particularly important for this exam, because it is a court reporting exam. I actually did, at the start of this year when I was still in Sheffield, have to go to court like 2 or 3 times a week to try and get stories, listen to real cases, real sentencings, and it was really, really interesting. And although it was a lot of hard work, I really did quite enjoy it actually. It was very, very interesting. I wouldn't even mind going into court reporting eventually one day. I found it just very interesting, as I've said. But anyway, on to shorthand. Okay, starting out with a passage at 60 words per minute.
NCTJ passages at 60 words a minute.
That was absolutely easy, so I can definitely still do 60. I don't know if you can see, but it is torrentially raining right now. It is thundering, there is lightning. Nothing like this ever happens in the UK. I've not seen rain like this since like being in maybe like Florida. So it's pretty intense out there, but it's giving me really like cozy wintry day vibes, which I love, even though it is June. So that's great, we love summer. Okay, so the camera ran out of battery, but successfully did 80 words per minute, and it was, again, pretty easy. So I'm going to try 90. I might even try 100.
Passage number 3. On the same day, soon after my accident,
Okay, that was hard, but like not completely impossible. So I'm gonna try 100, which I haven't done since probably this time last year. And I know the exam tomorrow will definitely be like 80 at the maximum, but I'm pretty sure it's only meant to be 60 words per minute, because a lot of people haven't even got 100 words per minute yet. So this is more just me trying to flex and see if I'm still decent or not.
that this new information will help to identify this young woman. Please help.
Did it? Did a minute at 100 words per minute? I'm proud of myself with that, you know. I've still got it. Still got it. It probably is because even when I'm walking down the street having a conversation with someone, in my head I'm always tracing out like the shorthand with my finger, which is so nerdy, but I was doing it so much leading up to the exam, it's just become a life habit now that I'm writing constantly in shorthand in my head. But that's probably helped me keep my speed up, to be quite honest. I've only got to skim some old lectures now, and honestly I'm not too bothered about doing that because I'm pretty sure I've already gotten all the information I need for the exam tomorrow. So I'm just going to chill for the rest of the night. There's honestly not much more revision I think I can do. It's not even really revising. It's kind of just like doing an assignment tomorrow. I'm feeling pretty positive about it all. I think I'm going to go read a book maybe. I think we're having a takeaway tonight, very nice. So I'm going to go read before we eat food. I'm currently reading The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. This has been on my to-be-read list for a long time, so I'm glad I'm finally getting around to it. I'm not very far in, as you can see. But yeah, I'm excited to finally be reading that. If you don't follow me on Goodreads, follow me on Goodreads. I don't know if any of you have Goodreads. I love Goodreads. It's the reason I've been reading so much more in lockdown. I recently just finished the Crazy Rich Asians series as well, which I really enjoyed, even though it took me about a year to read because I went on a hiatus in the second book and read like loads of other books. But hey, that's how it be. I don't have anything else to say. I'm just rambling. Subscribe, like, comment, all the nice things. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Alice Precy. Black Lives Matter. Transgender women are women. And as much as I love Harry Potter, I don't love the author anymore. And that's the tea. Okay, see you next time. Bye.